The West Philippine Sea, a body of water teeming with life and vital shipping lanes, has long been a source of tension. May 2025 witnessed a concerning escalation centered around Sandy Cay. This small landmass became a focal point for China's assertive actions, raising alarms across the region and beyond. On May 1, 2025, the world watched as China raised its flag over Sandy Cay. This act, broadcasted through a carefully crafted video, was a clear message of dominance. Chinese personnel, clad in combat gear, stood guard, underscoring the seriousness of their intentions. This event followed months of escalating pressure, including a concerning incident in January where a Philippine scientific mission was blocked by a Chinese vessel. China's actions extended beyond physical displays of force. A concerted disinformation campaign spread like wildfire across social media, aiming to sow confusion and doubt. Fabricated reports and misleading narratives attempted to paint China's presence as benign and even justified. The Philippine government, however, was quick to denounce these tactics, labeling them as blatant attempts to manipulate the narrative and undermine their sovereignty. Faced with this challenge, the Philippines responded with a firm commitment to defending its territorial integrity. The country's determination was evident in both its military and diplomatic actions, refusing to be cowed by China's aggressive posture. In a demonstration of resolve, the Philippine Coast Guard had raised their own flag over Sandy Cay just days prior to China's provocative act. This symbolic gesture served as a clear reminder that the Philippines would not relinquish its claim. The armed forces of the Philippines further bolstered their presence in the region, conducting naval exercises involving frigates and surveillance aircraft. On the diplomatic front, the Philippines launched a formal protest against China's actions. The Department of Foreign Affairs condemned the flag-raising and disinformation campaign, calling on China to cease its provocations and respect international law. This multi-pronged approach underscored the Philippines' determination to protect its territory and its people. The events in the West Philippine Sea sent ripples across the international community. Governments and organizations around the world voiced their concerns, urging restraint and peaceful dialogue. The escalating tensions underscored the fragility of peace in the region and the potential for miscalculation. The United States, a long-standing ally of the Philippines, reaffirmed its commitment to the Mutual Defense Treaty. This pledge of support sent a clear message to China that any aggression against the Philippines would have serious consequences. The U.S. also condemned China's actions, calling for a de-escalation of tensions. ASEAN, a regional bloc of Southeast Asian nations, also added its voice to the chorus of concern. The organization emphasized the importance of peaceful resolution, urging all parties to exercise restraint and engage in dialogue. This call for calm reflected the shared desire for stability in a region already grappling with complex geopolitical challenges. The events of May 2025 in the West Philippine Sea are not isolated incidents. They are part of a larger pattern of Chinese assertiveness in the South China Sea, a region long mired in territorial disputes. These disputes are rooted in history, intertwined with issues of national pride, strategic interests, and access to valuable resources. China's sweeping claims over the South China Sea, encapsulated by its controversial 9-dash line, have been a source of contention for decades. The Philippines, along with other nations like Vietnam, Malaysia, and Brunei, have consistently challenged these claims, asserting their own sovereign rights over parts of the region. The presence of Chinese maritime militia adds another layer of complexity to the situation. These fishing vessels, often operating under the direction of the Chinese government, have been accused of harassing other fishing boats, interfering with oil and gas exploration activities, and even damaging coral reefs. Their presence raises questions about China's intentions and its commitment to peaceful resolution. The events of May 2025 serve as a stark reminder that the South China Sea remains a potential flashpoint. As China continues to assert its dominance and other nations resist, the risk of miscalculation and escalation remains high. The international community must work together to promote dialogue, uphold international law, and find a peaceful and sustainable solution to these long-standing disputes.